Hey, this is Steven Platinum, your friend in wrestling with Platinum versus Smackdown. This was from February 5th, 2021. An incredibly good show. What can I tell you? They've got it going on. It's such a stronger show than Raw. So many things set up, so many things potentially dealt with, and frankly, it helps their case that the champions that you want to see challenged are both on SmackDown. I think Bianca Belair against Sasha Banks is a match that more people would be inclined to want to see than against Asuka, who has been virtually ruined on Raw. And the thought of Edge against Roman Reigns is incredibly engaging, and they set up a match that I think people will want to see tag team wise of Edge and Kevin Owens against Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. So an incredibly successful show. We open up with a graphic for the Natural Butch Reed, rest in peace. By the way, I did a match analysis of a Butch Reed match, which is a must see. It's him against Magnum TA with Ernie the Cat Lad at ringside, and it's really phenomenal. But getting back to the show, we're at the Thunderdome at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Right? After we show Bianca Belair and Edge winning their Royal Rumble matches. Great. We go to the ring, and there's Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. Yay. Long story short, Reigns seems to think that Edge is in his future, right? Got the WrestleMania sign hanging high. Reigns asks Heyman who's the main event around here. Heyman, of course, says it's him. Reigns has two issues, right? Why would Edge bother visiting NXT or Raw when he should just come straight to Reigns' show and beg him at his feet? It's a great heel tactic. Instead of Reigns acting scared, which is not on brand, instead he's just like, I know you want to come for me, so come for me. So Heyman starts yelling for Edge's entrance. Reigns is upset that Heyman can't make Edge come to him right away. Reigns says Edge isn't here. All this kind of stuff. The announcers talk about Edge. They plug the show tonight. And again, they have things set up for this show, which is really nice. They're not using one half of the show to promote the other half. At least not exclusively. We're going to have the Intercontinental title triple threat, and today marks 33 years since Hogan and Andre battled on WWE Main Event. The crazy plastic surgery to fake a referee, Andre the Giant wins the title and then sells it to the $1 Million Man angle. I may look at that match, though I seem to remember that the match itself is horrendous, but that angle is one of the craziest things ever done in wrestling. Remember when wrestling was fun? In any case, we go to a match and it's Dominic Mysterio against King Baron Corbin. And I'm like, is Baron Corbin going to win again? No, knowing the WWE, they do 50-50 booking, and guess what? Dominic Mysterio wins. Yay? Question mark. They promote the fact that Edge is going to be there tonight, and Bianca Belair is going to appear, and the Intercontinental title triple threat. Yay! So we get Daniel Bryan against Cesaro. My prediction is Cesaro wins. They have a match that is, of course, very good, but a truncated television match, and Cesaro wins, making him tap. Oh, Daniel Bryan, you're so noble, losing again and again and again, but has it reached the point where him losing doesn't mean nearly as much as it once would have? So Bianca Belair is there with Kayla in the back. And we see footage of her parents reacting to the big win. Again, Bianca Belair has been playing this right ever since she won the thing. I think it's really wonderful. Belair said she knew the question was coming about, is she going to challenge Sasha Banks? She's going to make the decision soon, but she holds off on telling us now, which is smart. I think this idea of Bianca Belair and Edge not announcing right away and visiting the different shows is really smart. I think it's very smart and good television. Bayley against Ruby Riott. Yeah. We go into that match, and Okay, sorry about that. People are calling me all kinds of drama in the LBC. It's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with all these videos like every single day. May kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through. Sorry. So we had Bailey against Ruby Riott in the match of little consequence. I would assume Bailey's going to win this. The match is pretty good. Bailey's good stuff. Bailey wins. Billy runs over with her resumes and 8x10s, stopping Bailey. But the camera cuts away. Oh, the drama. Ew. We see Bianca Belair walking backstage and we go to commercial. Hey, how are you doing, my least favorite transition to commercials? Good to see you again. That was sarcasm. It's not good to see it, and SmackDown should think of something else to do that is much, much cooler. WrestleMania 37 is 64 days away. Whoop-a-doo. We see Edge walking backstage. We go back to the ring. There's Bianca Belair, big pop. She praises Banks, points to signs, all is good. Then Reginald, Carmella's sommelier, comes out to interrupt. Bunch of stuff goes down. My favorite spot of the night, Bianca Belair whipping her head around. She whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair back and forth and uses it to beat up Reginald. I've seen a lot of things in the wrestling business, but never somebody using their incredibly long hair ponytail to beat somebody with. So, points for originality. And I'm scared because deathmatch people listen to my broadcast, so now somebody somewhere is probably thinking, but what if I put razor blades or gusset plates on my giant ponytail and whipped people with it so they would bleed? But you didn't hear that from me, because I ain't one to gossip. Belair says she may choose Sasha, but we shall see. So, apparently Hulk Hogan is going to join us. Huh. And it reminds me I need to go back to his restaurant in Clearwater because they've opened up the second floor in the full menu. In any case, Reigns is back there with Jey Uso. So you can see that the show is flowing, that we're hitting different beats, that we're setting different things up, that we're having things to look forward to throughout the show. It's called booking, and I'm glad that they're doing it. We got Otis and Chad Gable against Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. Oh boy. This match is exactly where it should be on the card, and Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode win, and the less we say about it, the better. Not that it was a horrible match necessarily, but just a match of very little consequence. And the Street Profits commenting during this thing were absolutely horrible. Let's never do that again. Thank you. Promoting the Hulkster some more, and we got a Black History Month video. It's really good. And then a commercial break. We talk about Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant in front of 33 million people on television. Boy, was that a long time ago, eh? Hogan talks about Edge and whether he should choose Drew or Roman Reigns. What you gonna do when Edge runs wild on you? Okay. Triple threat for the Intercontinental title. The right guy gets pinned, the right guy retains, and the right guy gets set up for a possible future match. What can I say? A+ segment. So we got Edge still walking around backstage. Man, I guess you got to get your steps in, Edge, because it's the third time that we've shown you walking backstage. So, congratulations. I don't know what you set for a steps goal when you look at your Fitbit, but apparently you hit it. We're back from the break, and we got a bunch of people on Talking Smack. Who cares? And we're going to have Seth Rollins return on next Friday's SmackDown, promoting next week's show during this week. How very AEW of you. Whoa, exciting. Here comes Edge, and people are happy about it. This pyro goes off. He cuts another good promo. Confronts Roman Reigns. They look at each other, grr snarl, and then out comes Kevin Owens to give Reigns a stunner, which causes a louder noise for me as I go, oh, okay, well, I get what they're doing, I get what they're leading up to, and I guess it's fine. A very good SmackDown, and let's hope some of this rubs off on Raw.